This setup might look surprisingly familiar to the 6 people who watched my Cyberpunk Moonshine Brutality video, surprising because it prominently features that great betrayer, the Steyr SPP.
I didn't hear a hit call on that one.
That was a hit.
Tested this all day yesterday, of course.
Christ. The curse of this gun. Really? Already? That's a game-ending MILF.
A shot on the hit on each paddle.
Betrayal.
But several thousand rounds of testing have narrowed this gun's issues down to ammunition and mag extensions, so we should be clear for the match's 500-round runtime. This gun is borderline unrecognizable under the optic, visor, custom trigger, charging handle, top cover, brace adapter, and sling mounts, but it's about as capable as the Legacy SPP or even TP9 can get, short of a suppressor. And just in case, I've brought along my trusty, heavily modified Beretta L9A2. Or I would have if it didn't shear its barrel threading a couple of weeks before the match. So instead, we have a Steyr L9A2 with an RMS-X optic. Not nearly as refined as the Beretta, but a low bore axis and decent level of familiarity should make its competitive debut relatively painless. The division is Trooper, meaning I have to wear all my water, food, ammunition, and gear while shooting each stage, as well as make a short half-mile there and back hike. Stage 4. GoPro died a couple seconds in, so you're stuck with a distant third person for this one. Haul an injured Saw Gerrera to the evac point, engage targets in a prescribed order while advancing, then bring the unstable Rhydonium canister back to Saw before moving on to the next bay.
Betrayal.
And the SPP greets me with an immediate mouth. This was a wonderful prop with a gyroscope and indicator lights that turned red if it was moved too quickly or harshly.
Reset here, reset there.
The next bay also has a prescribed target order, but it doesn't cost me too much time. Yes, I did the clearing shot on the wrong target. I know. Off to a solid start.
You understand the course of fire?
I do.
Take a breath. Give me a nod when you are ready.
Ready.
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by.
Palmo Plaza. Recover your weapon from the cache, engage a distant target, then move on, tackling a spin or another target along the way.
Muzzle through.
Through.
Hit.
Targets that are normally 3 shots are instead 5, representing hardened KX droids. To make matters worse, no-shoots litter the stage, so mag dumping on hard targets is inadvisable.
Yep.
Neutralize. Good.
Betrayal. 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 Betrayal.
The SPP is back on its crap.
Circle. Back left array.
Betrayal.
I really should have transitioned to handgun after the second mouth.
Neutralize. Good. Neutralize. Good. Beautiful. 94-37. Clean bonus.
Getting
I
rough
see clear.
already.
Down pressure level, but
Shooter indicates ready. Stand by.
there's not.
The Aldhani heist. Make shots around the debris using alternating shoulders or hands before loading a credit canister and repeating the process.
Right. That's my bad. Go. 3. Good. Go. 3 on the right. Good. Pick a color. Good. Blue. All 3 blue.
All 3 blue.
All 3 blue.
Shooting lefty starts to mess with precision aiming. My plan to just shift shoulders is immediately forgotten on the clock.
Perfect. Pick up the canister. Do it again. Lead poisoning.
Betrayed.
That one was my fault.
Hit. Good. 3, move. All the red. And good. Red one. Drop and clear. Good. Canister and next bay. Perfect.
When can I load?
I'll tell ya. Go ahead. We're on the right.
Betrayal.
Good. We're on the left.
That was close.
Good.
Betrayal. Betrayal.
Last one. Good. Unload. Show me clear.
The Ferrix escape. Fight off Pax Morlana from prone and kneeling positions before nabbing the Starpath unit, mounting a speeder bike, and setting off a detonator that gives you 30 seconds to clear the remaining targets.
Betrayal.
The several dozen pounds of pack and gear Trooper Division forces makes getting back up on my sundered hamstring even more of a pain. I pick up a procedural here by forgetting to kneel. And waste even more time trying to salvage it using old rules.
Starpath. Load and start the detonator. Unload. Stay clear.
The procedural cost me, dipping below the halfway mark for the first time in a while.
I do, yeah.
Ready.
Stand by.
Last stage. Make one-handed shots while holding the hover chair and get it across the line before advancing to the next bay.
Missed the target.
Missed one.
Missed the target. Back up. Back up.
Wish that call came earlier, but happy it
Silhouette.
came at all.
Clearing shot. Let's go.
That's it. Hustle.
In the next bay, you have to make shots from the shed and Cooper tunnel without disturbing the tripwires. Easier said than done with pounds of pack sticking up.
From the shed. 3 on the rectangle. 3. From the Cooper tunnel. 1 on each circle. Good. Drop mag. Clearing shot. Good. Clear. Go.
Final array is a bunch of knockdown steel.
Last stage.
I almost went the whole day without using my emotional support pistol, so I decided to finish things out with a magazine from the significantly more reliable Steyr in my kit. On the one hand, I'd never shot it in competition and that shows. On the other, I'm used to dealing with 10-rounders and was acutely aware I had much more ammo to spend.
Hammer down. And then holster.
A decent finish given the double-digit field of foibles, but even without them I wouldn't have caught my comrade in third. And, tragically, the likely retirement of the SPP in competitive circles. Stay tuned for something very different with stunningly similar results.
Clearing.